Tonight, on this stage, we're going to see the Golden Fleece. My husband and I have arranged everything. Jason and Medea will be here, and Jason will display the fleece and tell us how we got it, and Medea will tell us how he got her.
And afterwards, you can meet them. You can shake Jason's hand.
Yes, and you can meet Medea and touch the Golden Fleece.
We're a little late.
Yes.
You probably want to know how we arranged this.
Yes. It took some doing.
Oh, but I sailed with Jason in the Navy.
And I use that. Can you hear us out there?
Yes, fine.
I use that connection to meet Medea.
And now she's great buddies with Medea.
Well, we're friends. She's teaching me how to do pottery.
Betty brings home some great pots.
Well, the point is, I like Medea. And one day I said to her, "What about the fleece, Medea? Could I see the Golden Fleece?" And she smiled mysteriously and said it was up to Jason. So I got Bill to call Jason.
And Jason laughed and said it was up to Medea.
So then we thought, why not do it up round? Why not celebrate it? Why not share with others, with other friends, with all of you?
I mean, how many times in your life can you see a golden fleece?
It's more than that, Bill. It's much more than that. It's that we all need to see it these days. It will bring back so much that we've forgotten.
And
then we fussed about the details, and I asked Medea how she'd like to do it, and I thought maybe she'd like to show some primitive pottery or sing some authentic folk songs from her homeland.
But they both said no.
Independently.
Keep it simple, said Jason. Keep it Greek.
Just give us a bare stage, said Medea. Jason and I will fill it up.
So we rented this place.
And notified all of you.
And here we are, on this blank stage.
Waiting for Jason, and Medea, and the Golden Fleece. That's Jason.
Oh, I'll get it.
Flat tire, probably. Or traffic. Jason has to go all the way out from town, pick up Medea in the country, and bring her back in. To us. Oh, you'll see the fleece tonight. I promise you that. My husband and I will show you something, if it kills us. Oh, no. No, no. Oh, no, darn it. I know that, Phil. And there we are.
He wants you to go out and bring her in.
Right now? Oh, I'm sorry. Jason is tied up at work, so...
Medea's waiting.
That's right. She doesn't have a telephone.
She doesn't drive. She doesn't have a telephone.
She doesn't want to drive. She doesn't want a telephone.
So go and get her. Bring her in.
Yes, all right. Is the fleece with her?
I guess so.
I'll go get her then. She's probably crawling up the walls.
She must be used to this. You know Jason.
No, I don't really. But I know Medea.
Go. Oh, don't worry. He'll show. He's an old friend. I sailed with him all over the Mediterranean. I was with him when he got the Golden Fleece. Oh, I know it's hard to believe now. I'm getting a little bald. Getting this gut. I wear these civilian clothes. But I was there. I pulled my oar, and then he promoted me to steersman. And so I steered, right through the Dardanelles, on into the Black Sea, dark skies, high waves, shifting winds. But I kept that ship straight, so Jason could find his fleece. You know, sometimes when I'm pushing a pencil down at the office or when I'm counting the cash, I think back to those days. I can feel that wooden tiller in my hand and the push of the sea, and I can smell the wind again, and I wish... Oh, well, we can't go back, can we? Oh, but I was good then. I steered that ship into that dangerous harbor, without a chart, without a compass. I slid her right up onto the beach. And Jason stood on the bow like a figurehead, and he turned to me and he said, "Good man, Bill, good man," before he jumped ashore.
Can I ask a question?
Oh, shoot.
Did you actually go ashore with Jason?
No, I didn't. I stayed with the ship. I had to stand watch. So I waited for Jason while he explored. Just like we're waiting now. Anyway, what was there to see on shore? A hot sun? A bunch of goofs dancing around naked? I mean, listen, you people don't know about ships. There's always work to be done on ships. Well, we had to bring her home, after all. So I worked, while Jason looked around. And he showed up finally, late, like now, running, with Medea on one arm and the Golden Fleece on the other. But our sails were set. So they jumped aboard, and I had to steer a crazy course as the natives threw spears at us from the shore. But Jason had the Golden Fleece. And Medea.
Hey, Bill. How did they get the Golden Fleece?
The fleece? Oh, I don't know the details. The fleece came with Medea, that's all I know. She helped him get it. Or it helped him get her. Well, the point is, Jason got what he wanted, and we brought him home. Rape? Oh, listen, if that was rape, let's have more of it. I mean, Medea was crazy about it. We had fair weather all the way home, and Jason and Medea lay in the sun, up forward, on the Golden Fleece, screened by sails. And I swear, you guys, I had the tiller, and I swear that the whole ship shivered when they made love. And it was contagious. Every man on that ship was horny as a toad. And when we got home, why, we tore that town apart. There are a lot of girls, fellas, with bow legs because of that night. Oh, those were the days. Those were the... Well, then I met Betty, and we got married. And Jason stood up with me and handed me this ring. And now we're both settled down with homes and 6 kids between us. So he'll show. Oh, and here come the judge. Here come the judge.
Get me a chair, please.
Where's Medea?
I'll tell you, get me a chair. I'm exhausted. I'm drained.
Where's Medea?
She's out in the country. She won't come in. Except with Jason.
Jason's tied up.
Oh, he's tied up, all right.
What do you mean?
He's tied up with a little friend at the moment.
A little friend?
A cutie pie, a little number,
No.
a girl.
No.
Oh, yes. And Medea said this girl is not the first.
Not the first.
Not by a long shot. This girl is just the latest of a long, long line.
Why is that?
Oh, yes. This has been going on with one girl or another since a year after they were married.
Why, that son of a...
Oh, yes. Jason has come and gone his merry way from almost the beginning. And the Golden Fleece, he's been spending it on other women.
Why, that son of a gun. I never knew that.
Nobody knew that. She has never said a word.
She has never...
Said one word. Until tonight.
She said play to him, I'll bet, knowing Medea.
You don't know Medea. She's never mentioned it to him. She's let him do it.
She has let him
Do it.
think of that. Think of that, you guys.
Oh, yes. Think of that, you girls. Then start thinking about the Golden Fleece.
But it's gone now.
It's not gone. It's torn a little. It's tarnished a little. But it's still there. I'm convinced of it. And we're going to see it.
How?
Now, Bill, let me think. Don't you see what's going on?
No.
I do. Medea want us to witness a huge test.
You've lost me, Betty.
No, listen. Listen, everybody. I think Jason was purposely late. I think he wants us to know he's got a girl. He's spreading his tail like a peacock.
Oh, Betty.
Yes. Medea was waiting for me, though she knew I'd come. Oh, I think we've started something here, people. I think we've started a mating dance between two great whooping cranes.
What happens next?
It's obvious. Jason must get her and bring her in. To us.
Which means?
No more girls. She's calling his bluff. Of course. Medea wants a new marriage, in public, in front of all of us. She wants Jason to stand beside her with a fleece between them and declare proudly and publicly that he'll cherish her from this day forward. Oh, that's it, people!
Jason won't buy that.
Of course he will. He wants her to take a stand, and she's taken it. And here we are.
So you tell Jason to get Medea?
You do, darling.
Forget it.
But I promised Medea.
I'm not going to get caught in the middle of this.
But we're messengers, Bill.
I do that at work. I don't do it here.
Do it, Bill.
What would I say to the guy?
You say, Jason, go home.
Like a flunky.
Like a friend.
We're not friends.
He was your best man.
We've grown apart.
He's grown apart. You've stayed with it. Be a steersman again and steer him home. Look, here is your ship and we're all aboard. And Jason and Medea are the mainstay. Those two big, beautiful people can't make it, then we'll all go under. So take the helm, Bill.
Why do I always have to steer?
It's your job, Bill. Now come on. Anchors away, Bill. Please.
Where is he?
At the downtown motel. Hey.
Wow.
That was just so you'd come back, Sid. Medea. I'm fascinated by that woman. I've known her all these years, and she's never mentioned this thing about Jason. She has kept it all to herself. Why? She worships Jason. She gave up everything for him. She was a princess or something in the old country, and she gave it all up for him. It was her fleece, you know. Oh, yes, it was her fleece. But when she saw Jason with his blonde hair and his jaunty ways, why, she just handed it on over to him, and away they sailed. She doesn't hear a word from home now. Nothing. Jason is all she has. Jason and the children.
Betty, it sounds as though she's pretty content with Jason.
Yes, I think that's right. I think that's why she bought that place up there in the country. To be alone with him. She won't even come in for dinner. Crab meat casserole? That's not for Medea.
What do you do with Medea?
What do I do? Oh, well, I go out there during the day, when Jason's not home. I love it, actually. I need it, really. Whenever I get fed to teeth with all this stuff, whenever the children get me down, why, I just throw them in the car, and out we go, out to Medea's. And my kids play with her kids, and Medea and I do pottery. I just sink my fingers into that dark, red, wet clay. And I watch it spin round and round on a wheel. And I pat it and poke it like mad. And I never know how it will turn out. But there's always a shape. I must have shapes. Oh, she's got acres of land out there, and deep woods, and a barn, and animals, and a vegetable garden, and she handles it all herself. She makes blankets from sheep's wool and cans her own vegetables, and makes her own special cider from the apple orchard. Oh, it's wonderful out there. Every season is different. It's not like this.
You and Medea talk.
Do we talk? Why, of course we talk. Or at least I do. Medea listens. The children play in the barn, and Medea and I sit by the fire. And she hands me a hot glass of cider, and I chatter away just as I'm chattering now. And she listens. So carefully, people. And she nods. So knowingly. There are things going on behind her dark eyes. I envy the woman, that's all. I envy her. She's in touch with something we'll never touch. Oh, I forgot. I have Medea's children. When I went out there, she insisted I take them. She had them already. I don't know why exactly. She was adamant about it. Yes, I do know. Tonight, Medea wants a second honeymoon. She wants the children out of the way. So we've got them. My mother is sitting for the whole tribe. I've put them in our bed. Bill and I can sleep on the couch. It's the least we can do for Jason and Medea. Ah, home is the sailor, home from the sea.
Jason is going away with her.
What, with Medea?
With the girl. With that gorgeous girl.
Well, go on, for heaven's sakes, tell.
I went to the downtown motel. I knocked. He opened the door immediately. He expected me.
You see, he knew.
Oh, sure, he knew I'd show up. He knew what I'd say. And after I said it, he knew what to do. He picked up the telephone and got 2 tickets on the night flight to Los Angeles.
To Los Angeles.
He'll fly into the sun with that golden girl.
Why, that no
Hold
good.
it.
I said that.
I said
no
hold it.
good. You've been drinking.
Jason and I had to drink together, yes.
Where? In some bar? Oh, I can see it now. Palsy-walsy, buddy-buddy, old Navy days in some bar, while we all waited here.
No, we all had a drink in the motel room. All of us.
All of you. All. You drank with that girl?
We all sat in the bed and drank.
Perhaps you'd like to sit again, out there, where you can pull yourself together.
I'll sit when I want to sit.
I could kill that Jason. I could throttle him.
Jason is a good man.
Jason is not a good man.
Jason is a great man.
Jason is a big fat stinker.
You watch it, kid. You're talking about my best friend.
Sweetheart?
Yes, darling.
Sweetheart, I was wondering if you could say why you think your good friend Jason is such a good man. Do you think you could do that for the group, dear?
Sure. Why I think Jason is a good man.
Yes, dear. Jason. You know, the one who was leaving his family in the lurch.
Well, that Jason.
Yes, that one. Your best friend,
Oh,
Jason.
now remember, I only spent a relatively short time with Jason.
Yes, sitting on a bed with some big. Yes.
Yes, we just hacked around, you know.
Yes, I know. It was all just a little bit out of your league, wasn't it?
Maybe. But I learned one thing.
What's that?
I learned that Jason is one hell of a lot like me.
Why is Jason running out on Medea?
Because she's forcing him to.
She's forcing him to choose.
He doesn't want to choose.
He's got to.
So he's chosen.
Some big.
A gorgeous girl.
He doesn't love Medea.
Sure he does.
He doesn't love his children.
Sure he does.
I don't believe that.
He does. And he loves the girl. And he'll love Los Angeles.
Then I don't know what love means.
Well, I do. And so does Jason.
Well, we're out of it now.
You think so?
Yes, we've done what we can. The rest is up to them.
Oh, we're not out of it, baby.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
No. Go tell Medea.
Jason will tell Medea.
No, he won't.
Then he's a coward.
Your turn, baby.
No,
I told Jason you would.
I won't.
We threw the ball in, kid. Let's keep it going.
I'm frightened.
Of Medea?
No. Yes. You don't know her.
Ah, but you do. She's your best friend.
No, she isn't. Not really. I don't know what she'll do.
Go find out.
Bill, I want to stop this.
Stop. Now?
Yes, I want to stop. I want to go home.
To do what?
Bill, we're in this over our heads now. It's none of our beeswax. I think we did some good, actually. We brought things to a boil. And now it's our job, it seems to me, is to get out of it and stay out of it.
But we're messengers, Betty.
No, Bill. No. I don't like it here. It's empty up here. Bill, what I thought we'd do is call it a day. We'll join all our friends at Burger King or something. And then, Bill, when we get home, I'll give you a glass of Ovaltine and a piece of cherry pie, like I used to do when we were first married. Remember that, Bill?
Yeah, I remember.
So I'll give you that and then we'll just go to bed.
You mean, just...
Go to bed. And we can sleep late in the morning, Bill, because Mother's there. And she'll get up the... We'll move Medea's children down to the couch.
Medea's children?
She asked me to take them.
Medea's children are now in our bed.
They will be on the couch.
Children in my bed. Always some goddamn kid in my bed. Diapers in the john, toys on the stairs, food on the floor, cats crapping in the fireplace, dogs barfing on the rug.
What exactly are you talking about?
I'm talking about children in my bed. I'm talking about greasy hot dogs and spilled milk and a decibel level beyond human tolerance. I'm talking about a broken stereo set and stacks of dentist bills and crummy crayon pictures all over the goddamn white walls.
You're talking about your home.
Yes, I am.
I take it you don't like your home.
Not at the moment. I like it here. I can breathe here. I can talk here. I can hear myself think. There's nothing here on the floor to trip me up. There are no tinker toys here. No tricycles. No erector sets that gouge my shins and tear my pants. No silly putty ground into the rug, and no crummy homemade pottery. Crash! I'm free here. It's the wide open spaces here. I can do whatever I want. I can be the fastest gun in the West. Bang, bang, bang! Save the last bullets for the women and children. Or D'Artagnan. Yeah, 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 yeah. Or Fred Astaire. Monday, Monday, Tuesday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Wednesday, ba-da-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da.
That was lovely. Keys, please. I will now take Medea's children back to their mother.
Yes, do that.
I will wake those poor children who have already been wakened once tonight, and I will bundle them into the car and take them back to Medea.
Good, fine. Get them out of my bed and change the sheets, will you?
Those children will need a mother now. They will need all the mothers.
Can't even get a good night's sleep.
And Medea will want her children. She'll want them home. I will tell Medea.
You tell Medea that Jason is goddamn tired of finding children in his bed, so he's flying away with a beautiful girl into the Golden West.
No! I will not tell Medea that. I will tell her that she is lucky. Lucky because she is free. Free to start a new life with the children. A life where she doesn't have to worry about some stupid, idiot man.
Good. Tell her that.
I will also tell her to hold Jason up for everything he's got. She gave up everything for him. Now let him cough it up for her and for the children. Oh, Medea is a lucky lady. She's going to be free. Free. Free.
Oh, Jason too, baby. Jason too.
Oh, no, not Jason. This is going to cost him the whole goddamn Golden Fleece.
You don't know what the fleece is, kid. I do. I've just seen it. And I'll tell you about it.
Look, this is for the men. You women can shove off. Go home to the kiddies. This is going to be much too raunchy for you. This is Stag Girls. Scram, please. Okay. Stick around then. Don't say I didn't warn you. Anyway, you girls won't understand this. Only the men will understand this. So here goes, fellas. I'll tell you about the Golden Fleece. He met me at the door, and get this, he just had a towel around him. So I said I'd wait outside. Hell no, said Jason, come on in. And he gave me a great big bear hug for old time's sake. And I could feel his beard. He wears a beard again. I could feel it against my cheek. And hey, I know what you're gonna say, buddy. It was nothing like that. It was hearty, man to man, like a huddle in a football game. And so I went in. Hold your water, fella, I'm getting to her. She was in the bed. Jason introduced me to her. And when she held out her hand, the sheet fell away. And I could see two of the biggest, most beautiful. I mean, there they were, just winking and blinking at me. And she didn't even bother to cover them up. So I just stood there, slowly shaking her hand, and trying not to stare at those two big, soft, pink breasts.
Hey, Bill. How old was she?
Oh, about 22 or 3. Blonde hair. Long blonde. Sort of in her eyes, which were blue. Got the picture? Okay. So, Jason broke out the scotch, and we all sat in the bed and had a drink. I felt like a visiting minister sitting there with my legs crossed, holding a glass in my hot little hand, trying to keep my beady little eyes away from those bazoolis. I mean, they were still uncovered, guys. But after a while, I felt easy. We sat and talked about everything under the sun. And they were like two kids, laughing at everything. Pretty soon I was laughing too. And the girl, when she laughed, why, her boobies just jiggled up and down like they were beckoning to me, saying, come and get it. And I just wanted to reach over and grab them. And then, by golly, I did. Oh, and we all laughed all the more.
Bother to mention Medea?
Yes, madam, I did. I mentioned Medea. Oh boy, did that put a damper on things. Jason just looked at his drink. The girl pulled the sheet up to her chin. It was very quiet. Jason got up, called the airlines, and got 2 tickets for Los Angeles. then suddenly we're all laughing again. And then, I don't know whether I should tell you this part or not. I wish you women would just get the hell out. Oh, never mind. Stick around. It'll do you good. So, we got Medea off our backs. We're just hacking around. And suddenly, I got the urge to take off my clothes. So I did. I got up and I took off my clothes. Yes, sir, every stitch. And they cheered, those two. They applauded, Jason and his girl. And Jason got up and put a record on the portable. And we all danced, naked as jaybirds, drunk as skunks. We all danced to the mamas and papas. Monday, Monday. And then I remembered this little gold ring on my finger. And I thought of my wife. And my kids. And of all you sitting here. So, I got dressed. I shook hands, said goodbye. Took one last little squeeze of those. And I left. I guess they're still there. Those two blonde, beautiful, naked people dancing to the mamas and papas, waiting to fly to Los Angeles.
I've told Medea everything. She's sending this bag to Jason's girl.
What is it? A bomb?
No, it's not a bomb. It's a dress. Medea is sending this dress to Jason's girl.
I don't get it.
No, you don't. Medea was waiting for me. She knew I'd come, of course. She knew I'd bring back the children. She hugged them wildly and brought them into her bedroom. And came back with this dress. It's her native costume. She wore it when she sailed away with Jason. And now she wants the girl to wear it.
Oh, come off it.
You don't understand.
No, I don't.
Ladies, Medea wants to say something with this dress. To me, and to the girl, and to all women everywhere.
Could you, translate it into words for us guys?
Medea sang. How would you men put it? Welcome to the club. She is saying that Jason, men, don't really count. What counts in the end is this old dress, which has come all the way across the sea from Medea's dark homeland, and which will go all the way across this land to sunny California. It connects all us women, across all this distance. It binds, it ties together, Medea, and me, and the girl, more than marriage ever could. This is the Golden Fleece, really. This is the important thing.
See.
No, you don't see. Because it can't be seen. It's something to feel. And men can't feel it.
So this little ring doesn't mean much.
Not compared to this.
Silly little things, these rings.
Oh, they have their uses. They're insurance, after all. They guarantee support, no matter what.
Well, I'll take that package on over now.
I'll do it.
It's my job.
Oh no, this is woman's work. I
Say-
say no. go. Tonight. We'll sleep in the barn. If anyone else wants to come, she's welcome. Any woman, any mother is welcome up there with Medea. Come on and wake the children. Oh, you're so wrong, lady. Children do not need fathers. What is a father these days? What does he do? Does he teach them how to hunt? Does he teach them how to plow? Where is he most of the time? Gone. Out of it. Just as that father is out of it right now. This is your life, girls. This, right here. This bleak and barren stage, halfway between Jason and Medea, where we stand around trying to explain ourselves. Oh, let's go back to Medea where we belong. Oh, I know what you're going to say. We mustn't forget the schools. Well, to hell with the schools, and those smelly buses and that crazy arithmetic, and all those sappy things they learn about democracy. We'll run our own schools out at Medea's. We'll teach them farming and animal husbandry. They'll learn to sink some roots into the ground. They'll see lambs born and get milk from the cows and eggs from the chickens and fresh peas from the pea patch. And at night, when they're asleep, all together in the hay, we women will churn butter and spin wool, and Medea will tell us old folk tales around the fire. And men can come to Medea's, not husbands, men. Visiting hours will be at night, in the spring. We'll meet you in the fields, in the woods, in the barn, and we'll never see your faces or your silly bodies. Oh yes, we'll have men, all men, any men, black men, white men, young men, old men. Come, and then go. And that's all I have to say about men. But women, my women, come with me to Medea. Wake the children and wrap them in swaddling clothes and lay them in the manger among the cattle and sheep. And we'll all begin again.
Jason has gone back to Medea.
I don't believe that. That's not true.
Jason has gone back to Medea.
If Jason crawled back on his hands and knees, he'd get nothing. Let him stay with his girl.
There's no girl now.
No girl.
The girl is out of it.
Did she wear the dress?
Yes.
Then why?
I don't know.
The suspense is killing me.
I took the dress to the girl. She laughed and wanted to try it on as a joke. Jason took it away from her.
He probably wanted to try it on himself.
The girl insisted.
She had to wear it.
She tried it on. She slipped it over her head, holding up her arms, and as it slid down, I took one last look at her beautiful breasts.
Oh, I'm sure. He sneaks into nudie movies during his lunch hour.
Once.
Go on about the dress, dear.
When the girl got the dress on, Jason just stood and stared at her.
Because she looks so lovely.
She looked just like Medea.
Exactly, I knew it.
Jason shouted at her, "Take it off! Take the goddamn thing off!"
Because he remembered Medea.
The girl panicked. She couldn't get it off.
Because it fit too well.
Her hair got caught in the zipper. She writhed and struggled as if the dress were on fire.
Medea's dress?
And Jason tried to pull it off. And the girl lost her balance. They both rolled on the floor. The girl clawing at the dress and Jason pulling at it. She was screaming at him, and he hit her. Hard. And then she lay still. Jason ripped the dress off her and walked out of the motel. The girl lay there shivering. I threw a blanket over her, came back here. And Jason went back to Medea. Because she has the Golden Fleece.
Oh, I knew it! I knew it! The dress did it! Medea was telling him with the dress that he'd always fall in love with the same woman. It's always Medea. which is their old love.
I don't think so.
Oh, yes. The Golden Fleece is their old love.
I don't think so.
What do you think, then? What is the Golden Fleece to you?
The children.
The children.
Those golden-haired kids. They're what it's all about, I think.
Jason loves...
His children.
He's never shown it.
He will now. He remembered them.
And he remembered Medea.
Little.
And he loves Medea.
He'll live with Medea.
And love her.
Not in the old way.
Why not?
Because he's changed since then.
More girls.
More life.
Medea wants all or nothing.
Jason wants more.
Then he doesn't belong at home.
Then you'll see the kids on the weekends.
Oh, no.
He has a father's rights.
And she has a mother's.
He has the law.
What law?
He gets them in the summer.
Oh, that law.
Take those kids
Kidnap them, steal them.
to a new life.
He's too old.
Younger than you think.
Then Medea has another law. She'll teach the children to hate him.
She wouldn't do that.
You don't know Medea. Well, there's your pal, calling from the neighbors to say all is well.
He wants me to meet him at the airport. He'll have his kids.
He's coming here with Medea to prove his love.
What Jason does, I'll do.
Fair enough. The same with me and Medea. Oh, Medea will forgive and forget, because she's a big woman. There will be tension, I admit that. The children will suffer, for a while. Their marks will go down and they'll act up. But at least they'll sleep in their own beds, all night long. And when we're 60, we'll talk about all this and laugh.
That was the police. Medea's killed her children. She was waiting for Jason at the door. She shot him down. Like animals, before his eyes. Police asked if we knew why. Do we?
I hardly know that woman.